All right, so I'm going to make some wood polish. So what I'm going to use is sweet almond oil, 8 ounces. And I'll post this also, I'll post the recipes so that you can see the ingredients if you don't have, so that you don't have to write everything down. But it's 8 ounces of sweet almond oil. And then I'm also going to use the Thieves household cleaner. This is the household cleaner that I use for everything. And then besides this, I will use the orange essential oil. All right, so the first thing I do, this is what I use to clean my wood furniture. So this is already 8 ounces of sweet almond oil. I'm gonna add 4 capfuls. So just a little cap like this. I'm gonna add 4 of them onto my olive oil or my sweet almond oil. Here's capful number 1. Capful number 2. Three. And the last one, number 4. Okay, so after I add 4 capfuls, I'm going to add 12 drops of orange oil. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's it, it's ready. So now I just shake it up and it's ready for me to use for cleaning my wood. So I just get a nice cloth to clean my wood with, and it's all done. And it's as easy as that. So the furniture polish that is out on the stores, it has so much formaldehyde. As I was telling my friend earlier, Harry, it has the OSHA regulates the carcinogenic OVC formaldehyde permissible in levels of for products, and the permissible level is 0.75 parts per million, but the furniture polish measures 275 parts per million. So it's something that that's good to replace with something natural, so that you're not exposed to that. So then the next thing that I make, and then I don't make this every 2 weeks. I make it probably, she goes through a bottle of this maybe every 3 months or 4 months, maybe. It depends on how much the lady that helps me clean uses for cleaning up different things around the house. So I don't make this every 2 weeks or every week. It lasts me for quite a while, depending on how much wood you're wanting to clean. Okay, the next thing that I make for her, and this I do make like every 2 weeks. I make the general purpose household cleaner. So this is what I spray the counters with in my kitchen, bathroom. I use this for everything. I clean the surfaces of my car with this. I use it everywhere. So any plastic toys, I spray them with this to disinfect them. Really everywhere, everywhere. So for this, it's really easy. So I use again the Thieves cleaner, and I only use 1 little capful. So just 1 of the capfuls. For this, and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. That's my big bottle of vinegar. And this is pretty close, like to, if you do measure it, like half of a cap is like 1 teaspoon. So I'm gonna do half a cap of vinegar. bit more than that. No. I'll put that into my bottle of cleaner. Set up. And that's my general purpose household cleaner that I use on everything. So that's that. Then the next thing I do is my glass cleaner for her. So in my glass cleaner, I'm gonna break the rules a little bit here. I always say never to use plastic with citrus oils. Never use plastic with citrus oils when you're drinking. So like always use glass when you're putting your citrus oils to drink or to wear them on topically. You know, use glass jars. Don't use plastic. But if you are cleaning, I just don't want to go through the risk of actually breaking a glass bottle like in my shower in my bathroom where we walk barefoot. So that's why I'm using plastic, and they haven't leaked on me, these bottles, but these are like a heavy duty bottle that I bought. So look for the heavier plastic bottles that are at the grocery store or at Home Depot, those types of places. Okay, so for the glass and mirror, I need 4 ounces. So I'm going to do 4 ounces of vinegar. So 4 ounces of vinegar is like half a cup. And then 6 ounces of water. The 6 ounces is probably around there, a little over half a cup. So more water than, a little bit more water than vinegar. And then I add 1 capful of thieves cleaner. And then I use the Thieves dish soap. Then for this, I only do 6 drops. So by 6 drops, I mean like you barely press it, and then you'll get like there's a bunch came out, but it's supposed to be 1 drop, 2 drops, like that. 3 drops. I have press some more, so that's all I'm putting on there. And then 6 drops of the lemon essential oil. And that's it. So this, I actually multiplied this recipe by 3 so that I can fill up the whole bottle. And then that's what we use for cleaning glass and mirrors and windows and anything like that, and it doesn't leave any smear marks. If you don't have the Thieves dishwasher soap, that's okay. Don't use any soap at all. Just use the Thieves household cleaner, and that's it. You're fine. When they started selling the dish soap, that's when I added it to this mixture, and I liked it, and I liked how it smells. So I added it. Another great use for the dish soap is for getting rid of stains on clothing. So you can do that as well. Whenever you're trying to get rid of stains, it's a good for like a pre-stain thing that you just want to rub on your clothing to get rid of a stain. So that's that one. And then, so this I don't make every 2 weeks. I probably make it, I think it's been around three or 4 months since the last time I had to make this. Now this is the scrubbing bubbles, and I do make this every 2 weeks because I use it on a lot of stuff. And so the scrubbing bubbles you can use on your tile, on sinks, toilets, your grout lines in the shower, and it cleans really, really well. Let me get a measuring cup. Okay. So I'm going to use 1 cup of baking soda. And this is my old OxiClean container that I had out from several years ago, but it's nice and thick. And so that's why I use it, because it's a good container to mix things in. So I add the baking soda in there. And then I do 1 capful of thieves oil, or I mean the household cleaner. And then I do 3 drops of essential oil of the thieves essential oil. I'll do 3 drops. And then 3 drops of the lemon oil. And I've got a spoon. Then I just mix it all together to make a thick paste. And you can see, it's gonna look like sand that you can use for making sand castles. So I say, like, once it starts to mold together and it doesn't come apart, that's good. I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. So this you kind of do it by your eye, you know, like, because it will like get very, very loose. So you don't want it to be that way. You want it to be like a thick paste. So I add a little bit of water at a time, so it'll get to the consistency that I'm looking for. A little bit more water. And what I like about it is it smells so good. So it helps get rid of ugly smells in the bathroom. It gets rid of the soap scum on tile, or you know, on sinks. Okay, here we go. This is more like it. So this is kind of like what you're looking for. See, it stays more together. And then it has grit to it, so it scrubs off really well the nasty stuff. And so that's what it looks like in the end. And that's what I use for cleaning my grout. Okay, and then, oh, that was heavy. And then the next thing I do for her is a bleach cleaner. So this is a natural bleach. So for natural bleach, I use 1 cup of hydrogen water. And 1 cup of water. Let me get a cup of water first. This is 1 cup of water. Now I get 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide. And then I use 20 drops of my lemon essential oil. Here, lemon. So lemon is also good for getting rid of stains and getting rid of gooey stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was low on 16. I was running already low on that one. 17, 18, 19. Okay. So this recipe I multiply by 2 so that it'll fill the entire bottle. Right now it's only halfway full. If I double it, then it'll fill up the whole bottle. And I do that so that I don't have to make it every 2 weeks, so that I can go a little bit longer without having to make it. So I just shake it up, and that's my bleach for her. Then the last thing I make is a solution for cleaning my floors. So I have this really big jar of water, and I like it because it has lines. And up to this line, I fill it up, and that's 12.5 cups of water. So 12.5 cups of water. And then I just use 2 little capfuls of this. And that's what I use to mop my floors with, to clean them up. And that's it. Those are the 6 things that I make every time to clean my house. And I don't make them every 2 weeks. Like I said, some I go like 3 or 4 months before I make it, but that's basically it.